Okie dokie. Oh, that's a desktop. Cintiq. There we go. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the stream being, 4.5 hours late. I kind of forgot I was supposed to do it today. Today was a big day in terms of my game. We were getting pre-graded to see if we are, what our average goal is for this, just our grade for the class, and if we're going to be eligible to go over to PAX and E3. So I'm excited for that, and that took up a lot of my time this morning. So that's where I've been. But in the meantime, for this stream, I plan on working on Ash's uniform a little bit here. She commissioned me to do this a while ago, and frankly, I've been having to put it off. So I'm going to try to finish it up, the art side of it today for tech stream. And we'll show a little preview of my game. I'm really happy with how that's coming out. And I'm hoping to release a public build within a week, as that's when it is due. So in the meantime, let's do some art. So Ash wanted me to make a uniform for the Crimson Traps based off a lot of German military uniforming, since that is where they are from. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. There's some things I have to do, like define some of the folds better in the arms, which is mostly what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a lot more color. Like you can see, I've splashed some light blues into there and some parts here, and I want to make a lot more colors appear. So, oh, I did flag. I'm sorry. You're 100% right. Yeah, no, that pre-grade went on for about 2.5 hours, and that went way longer than I anticipated. So I'm going to clean up a little bit of the mess here, and we'll jump into trying to define the outfit a little better. So since I started doing these art streams, I've expanded a little bit on my arsenal of brushes I like to use, especially for making anime-based models. I've learned to very much appreciate this marker brush right above the smooth noise for me, as it generally creates a very nice harsh seam, which is very good for these types of folds. So I'm going to try to make more realistic folds in the jacket, and just ultimately go from there. So I'm going to pull up some reference of jacket, women's suit jacket. I'm going to use something that has generally more thicker material, so a suit jacket is going to do the same. I just want to see the foldings, as it's going to be pretty minimal in this type of fabric. So let's start with the back. Like that doesn't look good back there, but hey, we will work on it. So, I'm gonna grab my marker brush. I'm gonna lay in some basic shapes for. Oh, take it away. For the folds here, it seems like they like to have just strong tapering triangles that form into deeper folds down the middle. And the big thing to make this marker brush work. No loot photos are gonna pop up this time. That was a bad mistake, and we're not going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm not going to do figure drawing on this channel until I get way more practice. It's been years since I've done it, which is bad. I frankly should probably do that every week. So while I'm ambiently working, I want to apologize for being as inactive as I've been. School's just been readily smashing me, and it's been really difficult to try to keep up with everything. So I've been shunking off a lot of things VR and VRChat related, just to try to manage it all. And we're finally winding down. I'm getting to the point where I'm about to graduate. And I don't have to worry about school anymore. I'm going to have my diploma and I'm going to be searching for a job. And, well, a job is going to be more time-consuming than, you know, just not doing anything. I should have a lot more time to play things again, and I'm looking forward to that, because I miss everyone on VRChat. I haven't played in so long. It's literally been 3 weeks since I've had my Rift set up. You changed the picture back to the original one. I did, because I'm no longer looking for a job until I graduate. The plan right now is to hone in on my portfolio after that. And then I'll probably just, since I have the time, I'm probably going to make a separate email for job applications, because I don't want the same issue. And plus, my little cutie cop deserves to be on this YouTube channel, of course. It only makes sense. So the big thing to make these marker brushes work is... Did it go down? Ah, fuck. Well, okay. It's to be expected. When I graduate in 2 weeks, I am moving. During that time, I'm not going to have any internet access. But when I get to my new place, my internet is very good there from what I've heard. I'm going to ensure... I'm going to scrap OBS and get a whole new streaming thing, so this drops can stop happening, because I don't know if it's just my internet here. I'm going to do one more test at this new place with OBS, because I do like the functionality that OBS gives me, but God, is it not worth these drops. Yeah, sorry, and I know, I'm bad. Hey, Kakaretta, how you doing, man? It's been a long time. Oh, there we go. This is a good reference. I'm looking at this shirt right now, because that's got the nice little ripple folds that I'm trying to look for in these types of suits, because they're pretty taut on the sleeves, and that's very uncommon for most clothes. Sorry, I'll try to stop talking when I see I drop, but there will always be a small delay in between that. So, God, I don't know how to do these ripples. That's hard. They should just kind of like rotate and flow into one another here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, I've been very busy. I'm frankly drained. I've stopped doing a lot of things just to try to recuperate and catch everything up on my life. Because everything's just been... Title says the future, yeah. Mostly talking about like my future, where I'm going to be heading, when I'm going to be... Oh, hey! She's a dono. Thanks, and 9/11. Tell me when your commissions are open, because I have some edgy shit I needed done. Don't worry, Dank. That's also part of the future. So, as of right now, it unfortunately looks like I have not landed a job in the industry. That has nothing to do with how things have going on my end, but the industry right now is very saturated with character artists, it seems, and it's frankly harming someone who's as fresh out of college as I am. So that's gonna have to be put on hold of that. However, during that time, I need to make a living. I need to pay rent. So I'm going to be going hard time into commissions, since I no longer have to worry about school. So if you guys are interested at all, please hop into my Discord. We'll talk some details there. And I do have a couple commission slots in front of everyone right now. After Ash is currently Nerfy. Nerfy has commissioned me to do a high poly sculpt of his creep face, and we're gonna do the full high poly to low poly retopo, so you guys can all see Nerfy's creep face in high res 3D. And from there, I know I have a couple lined up. I'm gonna have to go look back on my logs, as it's been a long time since I've looked at my my commissions backlog. But the slots are open. So if you guys are interested, I am opening up a lot of slots, so you guys can get that avatar you've always been looking for if you want something custom made by me. and we can talk all the details of what you're looking for, things and specifications. I talked to Meerkat's one of the people that I have on the backlog, I remember now. But I get messaged a lot. I've mostly denied people these last couple months and just said like my commissions are closed and haven't kept a backlog. But with the graduation and the move coming up sooner, I need to prep that because the rent is going to be important. Oh, did I say furniture? Oops. Hold on, let me fix that. Wait, does it say furniture in the thumbnail? No, this, what I'm working on right now, Hobo Fury, is their commission. They wanted me to make a German uniform for them, for their group. And I'm really enjoying how this is coming up. And just trying to... I love painting folds, though it's always a challenge to try to think about how to go about these things. That's what I love doing. And if Toon Shaders accepted normal maps, oh, we could do some amazing things. I'm gonna try to blend this out a little more there so it's not as dark underneath, but it does need to be pretty dark because that's the part that's going to be hidden from shadow of the armpit. Well, if it's thumbnail video title, it's just going to unfortunately have to deal. Thank you, though. Future, there we go. Spelling's hard. I'm an artist, not an English major. Alright, and I'm gonna switch to the removing some because I want to hyper define some of these shadows. But yeah, since I didn't land this job, I've decided to enjoy what little time off I have, because after that I'm a slave to the industry. And while I want to be a slave to the industry, I can enjoy myself in the meantime. So I'm probably going to talk to my family about setting up a trip with some family and friends to go to Japan. Because it's been a while since I've done that and I would really love to go again. Oh, it tells me that we're good there. Interesting. Okay, YouTube goes first. Sorry guys. Ignore me and my shitty stream setup. One day I'll get it fixed. I want to undo that a little bit. That was a little too heavy. Nice. These aren't bad. Oop. Alright. So the sleeves get a little too white underneath the pit there, and I don't want that, so I'm going to knock those back pretty heavy. But it's good to have painted them in full opacity, so now this blend works a lot better as I start to knock their sharpness down a bit. There we go. It's not bad. Hey, what's up, Dark? How you doing? Alright, so I've already done it on this elbow, but I'm going to have to do something over there, is when you're painting flat things here, you want to define the elbow a little bit, especially for just rigging purposes, as you're not going to get too much definition and detail there, so showing what you can of the form is going to really help sell its shape. So I'm going to ensure we have a nice curve. Is this painting or taking? Yeah, it's not painting anything. I knew something was up. And I'm going to try to just gradate a lighter color on top for the top part of the sleeve. have the fold pinch into the crease of the elbow here, as that's where we're going to see a lot of folds kind of come into. And leave the back part of the elbow a little darker than the rest to show its shape. And we're going to blend that around. I'm going to make more folds there, but I'm going to do it on the other side of the elbow real quick. I'm going to switch to the lit view, which always looks bad. Hey, what's up, Creamy? How you doing? Yeah, I know, the art stream's very late. Pre-grade took a long time. I'm going to hide everything but the jacket right now, so I can see exactly where this elbow is forming. It's kind of like there-ish. And now when I switch back to flat color, I can define its shape a little better, trying to match in accordance. You know, I probably should have just turned on symmetry there. Yeah, I'm gonna repaint on top. So yeah, the elbow's up there for, No, that's not correct. Is the elbow too high on this model? Oh, very much so. See, symmetry helps. Damn. Alright, I'm going to have to erase a lot here because that elbow's way too high. The folds aren't bad though, but the elbow itself should be knocked back a bit. And unfortunately, I think I did this on the other layer of this. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna hard erase everything there. I have two layers of the same color currently, and I did that because originally the layer that is the second new one was supposed to just be seams, but then that kind of just turned into another layer and I didn't realize, so now I have to deal. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the shaded view here. And the elbow's pinching there. Yeah, you can see the slightly, there's little folds there, so I'm going to try to mark this a little better here. For this is where the elbow's going to be. Then we'll pull that back. There you go, that's not bad. And is that on this layer? No, it is not. Time to remove these initial folds. I'm just going to paint these to be symmetrical. I wanted the upper parts of the sleeves to mostly be the asymmetrical things. And then this can, this could be pretty much the same. It's actually probably better to do so. Oh, it's forcing me to save. I'll be back soon. Just need to finish the original. Actually, no, I don't have exams. I feel that, Tom. Have a good one, man. Yeah, the one on the screen right here is for Ash. Been working on this over like the last 3 weeks. That's slower than my normal turnout time, but school's been a lot. No funky monkey forearms. No, thank you. Now these kind of pocket folds always kind of form in this area, so I'm going to try to accentuate that a little bit and then gradate out the rest of the folds. Wow, that got hyper defined because it was on an edge there. That's bad. Alright, there we go. And yes, I am. I'm in the last 2 weeks of my school and I'm released from that hellhole. I can't wait for it. Alright, that doesn't look too bad for some of these. I'm going to have to define how things come into the elbow a bit better. Perfect. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna grade out this fold a little more so it looks a little more natural. And now I'm gonna turn off symmetry because this shoulder needs to be completely redone. Tomorrow's whose Overwatch tourney? I didn't know anyone was having an Overwatch tourney tomorrow. I don't think it's Ashes. Ashes is supposed to be way later. Most of this should be on this layer. Yeah, good. And I'm going to hard erase a lot of this. I'm actually not hard erasing, that's a bad thing. I'm just using the soft eraser right now to try to get most of the details away, but some of them aren't bad, so I guess I can leave some of them. These back squiggles are awful. And I can't recommend more than if you're working on something, take breaks in between doing it. Don't try to finish it all in one sitting unless you have to. Hold up, what's this? I mean, that song just makes me think of trolling because he uses it all the time for his videos. Oh, Puppers? If it's Puppers, then no, I'm not signed up. I would love to, but I'm not. Hey, Zarb, welcome to the stream. Alright, so... Okay, I think... I'm going to slightly lighten up some of these folds on top by just patting in a little bit of the highlight color. Yeah, that looks a little better. And now we got to do the same thing for this side. So mimicking similar shapes, I'm going to bring in my marker and we're going to try to cut these shapes out. Yeah, I know Ash. I'm going to be a part of Ash's tourney. Hopefully, if it's on a date I can actually go. The last couple have not. But, yeah. I love playing Overwatch. The new Retribution event is really, really fun. I'm going to try my darndest to beat that on Legendary, but I'm trash, so... When's the lewd model stream? Can't carry that on stream, but if you follow over to Picarto, I can... Whew, I've done a lot. Alright, the folds... Okay, I'm going to undo my last couple strokes here until I get rid of those, because the folds down the middle here are what are in the important parts, and I can drag them to connect. Oh yeah, so something, if you guys saw that tweet I threw out the other day, since Reprise is finishing up, which is the name of my game, I need a new project. So I'm thinking of trying to small team, like maybe 3 at most, develop a VR title. And I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do. Frankly, my project is super overscoped in its initial concept. However, I like the idea. So I may just man up and do it and work this as a passion project. But we will see. I've always been a fan of VR RPGs. I don't think many games have done them successfully yet. And how I doubt I'm going to be one of the people that bring that out. I definitely want to try. So I'm going to work on a classless-based RPG system that just allows you to pick up and use anything you want, and you develop and level your character that way. That's it. That's the base concept on paper. I want to define that better and get a better sounding thing. Like for Reprise, I can at least say it's an audio-reactive first-person shooter that's designed to make sick music and cool plays. But I need a better tagline for that game yet. So just doing the same thing of gradating out the marker lines here to get the folds going. And we're only doing it on the one side, going upwards, just how I decided to do it for this time, but you can do any direction really. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, once I finish up these sleeves, I want to show you guys a small preview of my game. It's not the official build. It's a private build that I'm the only person that's gotten permission to showcase it. I've let some beta testers try it out. That I gave out to builds of it in my Discord, but unfortunately those had filled up. Just wanted to get a little bit more playtesting in for one of my final 2 work sessions on the game. And from there, within a week, my game should be available for free on public download. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the Steam release. Steam release is happening, but that's going to be much, much longer as we have to go through the motions. So just for giggles, I'm releasing a public like media file or something. I'll find a way to probably just do it on Google Docs or Drive. And you guys can download it for free. And try it out and tell me what you think. Been working on that project for a year, and I'm pretty damn happy with it, if I'm honest. Garnish Chronicles is good. I've played that one, but like all things, there's small issues that I'm not a big fan of in those types of games, or in those games. And one of the hardest things to address, and I think it is the downfall of most of these games, is melee combat just doesn't feel good. So I asked a lot of people, like, what are your thoughts on how do you think is the best way to make melee combat in VR? Because the hardest thing is you have no connection with the, like, your swords can't hit another player's sword. You're not going to have that physical feedback. So how do you fake that? How do you make it feel engaging? The best suggestion I've heard so far came from Yinda of forming key poses the player has to hit, so that way if we make them like think Skyward Sword, where you had to point the blade up to the sky and then do your attack, something similar to that of forcing the players to complete an action to give the sword a false sense of weight by just forcing them to do these poses. And I think it's a really good idea. Dank also had some really good suggestions of forming that up, and I'm going to try that out. ZXC suggested that I do it based off velocity. I think there may be some small issues with that, but I definitely like it in base concept, so I want to give that a go. But I'm not a programmer, so that's way harder for an artist. But I'll figure things out. I plan on developing this in Unity. Maybe Unreal if I plan on doing this first person. Probably first person since it's a VR game. But I've been debating, should I do VR game or just a desktop title, and I'm frankly going to choose whatever's easier, whatever's more in scope of like, oh, that can actually become something. But I do want to make a VR game. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Or we're taking it away, that's why. Lighten these folds up a bit. Alright, and now we're going to do the same thing we did on this side and erase the underpit side so it's not as sharp a seam. Hello, Tron. Well, thank you for stopping by for the little time you had. Hope you have a good one and enjoy whatever you're doing. Yeah, Tricking VR, want to stop playing. Yeah, exactly, because flailing is not good. That's the hardest thing, and hitting these key poses is a great solution for that. Because that forces, it slows down the combat, forces them, because like if they don't hit those key poses, they're not going to do a good amount of damage, is the overall thought process behind it. I'm going to lighten up these little dots. I don't know what happened here. Oh, but that's the elbow, isn't it? No, that's not the elbow. What's that? What the fuck is happening? Why don't I see it? Oh, it's because I'm painting in the skirt. Shit. That was very confusing. There you go. Hey, Grom, how you doing, man? So yeah, what I'm thinking of the solution being for that is, I think that works for warriors, but I think for thieves, I think you actually do kind of want the flailing, slicey combat. I think that's more in theme for... There we go. Sorry, guys. So if you want to be like a better thief, you can just grab something. And then you'll have like your top 3 classes, and you can kind of choose what you want to be in the moment. And that'll have a significant cooldown for changing your classes and stuff like that. I don't know if it'll ever actually become anything, but it's definitely something I've been looking into. And I like the idea of. So we still have a lot of 10 mana card, or I think it's an 8 mana card, that makes a 10/10 copy for 10 of the minion of your choice. And I don't play Druid too often, but I'm excited to see what I can do with that at least. Because I do like combo Druid, and that may be something that can come out of that. Alright, that's not bad. And the sleeves, I'm going to just turn on symmetry for the rest of this, I think. They kind of just have to be a lighter gray to match everything else. These sleeves are kind of taut for the rest of it in just terms of visual design for more stylized models. You throw too much differentiate. Oh, excuse me. If you throw in too much difference there, it can look a little funky, so I'm going to try to blend that out. And now for the cuff. I'm going to try to hit the edge more than anything else there. Yeah, that's good. There we go. And you can see a harsh seam kind of formed here that we're just going to paint away. Oh, that kind of painted everything away. Interesting. Well, I actually think it looked a little better, lighter. To change that though, I'm going to switch to quad draw, and I'm just going to remove. There we go. And now when I turn it off, it's going to be a harsh... No, that's too harsh. That's too bad. I'm going to have to bring that back. I'm going to just... Ah, God, I wish you could mask things off in Substance. Oh yeah, Zara, by the way, I saw you bought Substance Painter, man. How are you enjoying that? Have you tried anything yet? Or have you just been messing around? There we go. It's not too bad. If Sarp's still here, I don't know if Sarp's still in the chat. I actually have no idea what you just said, but it sounded impressive. I got this 10-10 combo, max... Oh. Hearthstone's a decent card game, yeah. I like it. Oh, sorry. So, what I like the idea is of the player will have 3 classes that they can dictate as their primary classes. So, if you want to level up, like, arcane. You want to study magic. You go and do magic things to up your level in that. And you can pick your top 3 classes out of, like, I don't know, the 10 that I'm thinking of. And they could be more generalistic things. So each, if you, like, say, like, oh, I've earned the rank of Thief. Maybe maybe having that class title will say, like, it gives you more sneak, you have higher chances of pickpocketing while you have this class equipped and stuff like that. It also gives you access to some spells and abilities and stuff like that. And then you can go on to be, like, a master thief down the road. So, like, the people who are really good thieves are rewarded for that. But let's say you're like, oh, I love thieves, but, you know, I also really love magic. So you study some magic a little bit in that. So that way you can also have the mage class under your thing as well. So if you have thief and mage, and let's just say, like, merchant, you are, let's say you're a spell thief. You want to go around stealing spells. You use magic imbued into your thief weapons and whatnot. I think ideas like that sound really, really fun. And trying to find a way to make your own personalized class. That sounds like the most appealing thing to me. Hey, what's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know. I've been super, super busy recently. But that's going to be more consistent soon. Don't you worry. Alright, it's not bad. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. Turn off symmetry here and just take a look. Oh, I thought we crashed. The top part here is a little too dark, so I'm going to knock that down. Honestly, everything about the elbow is a little too dark. Oh, I turned off symmetry and therefore I paid for it. Turn it back on. There we go. A little bit of dark spots underneath here. A little there. There we go. Good. And I like that so far. So if I turn on the rest of the uniform, yeah, that doesn't look bad at all. One minor little more thing of lighting this part up just a little bit more. There we go. I'm gonna darken up some things here and there, I think. But let's add more of this blue in. Subtle, subtle blue. I'm going to lower the stroke opacity intensely on this. And kind of drag this blue in. It's going to be a very subtle effect. I don't even know if you guys are going to see it. Doing pretty good, Derek. Graduating in 2 weeks. I'm super excited about that. And my game's finishing up in under a week, and that's going to be a public build available for anyone. And after I add a little bit of this blue, I'm actually going to launch it so you guys can see a small preview of what that looks like. Oops. Okay, that got tapped at some point, and that lightness doesn't look good. Alright, let's go back to this. I'm going to turn that up, turn off symmetry, and I'm going to try to gradate that apparently eraser mark I did at some point. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I like this so far. I think Ash is going to be happy. We're also going to put whatever their Crimson Trap logo is on the armband. And probably on the belt too. I've set that up so the belt can easily take any logo there. Alright, I'm going to save this out real quick. And here, pop, ignore that. Have a good one, Macron. Peace. Oh, the high-res job didn't go through. I ended up turning that down. Just due to some complications, but as of right now, it doesn't look like I'm going to have a job outside of graduation, but that's okay. I'm going to hone in on my portfolio and open up a lot more commissions, so it's all good. So in the meantime, I'm going to just do a little reorganizing here. I'm going to switch to my desktop, and I'm going to pop things over. Give me a sec. And we are going to play my game. Where's Windows? No executable. So let me pause the music and we'll play Reprise for a little bit. Don't run. Oh wait, what? Does that not run my game? Prevent an unrecognized app from running this. I don't give a shit. Run it. It's my game. I'm sure it's clean. Run anyway. There we go. Yeah, that is for Ash. That is, What's up, Zarb? You're now gonna see a little preview of Reprise. This isn't the official build. But this is one of the final builds. It's what we just got pre-graded to see if we can go to PAX and E3. Yeah, Akko's best girl. Oh yeah, I'm making everything, don't worry. That's just the... My game also launches every VR application. This is a bug I don't know how to fix. So this is Reprise, or Reprise is their official name. It's a audio interactive first-person shooter designed about making your own cool music and making sick plays. So I'm going to just show you a little preview of what we got here. I don't want to play through the entire game. I don't think I want you guys to enjoy it. But I've worked with a fantastic audio team. I'm going to make sure the audio is loud so you guys can hear everything. But... Oh, wait, guys, wait, can you guys see this? I just realized because it's full screen, you guys may not see that. I know it's an issue for some streams. You guys can see it? Okay, good. Can you guys hear it? Cool, okay. Alright, then I'm just going to jump into them. So we have some things that we're trying to work on still. There's this room in particular is still being touched. I was the lead character artist in this game, but I've also done a shit ton of environments. You're going to see some things that are broken in this build, and this is what we're trying to fit in before the final build. So we have these little holograms that we're working on. There's my broken God Ray that I've been trying to work on for the past 2 weeks, and I can't get it to work, so it's probably just going to get cut. But yeah, we are trying to create a beautiful game whilst still allowing the player to play cool music. Now it's going to start out very quiet, and that's the point. Or not quiet, but like uneventful. We're going to start slowly building up to the crescendo of this game. I'm going to walk around and just show you guys a lot of little things. I've worked with 5 fantastic artists in this game. As you can see, things are audio reactive, so when the guitar strums here, you can see the boxes light up. We try to set up to the entirety of the maps and the worlds in this game do that. So this is one of the first weapons you get, it's the bass. So we originally designed this game to have a feeling of like, we're like, you know what feels good? Lucio. Lucio is such a great character in Overwatch. Switching between the tracks feels really good. So our entire combat system is set up around that, of where you're going to switch between the primary fires to switch the instruments. So if you have the bass activated, you're going to play bass more. And if you're on guitar, you're going to have more guitar tracks. And now if you switch to base, you can see you can actually destroy the shield on base shots. Oop. So that's one of the dudes I made. Oh god, we lagged out. The game's not perfectly optimized yet. We have a big issue with texture seaming and loading in a bunch of things. So we have a story, blah blah blah. There's a lot of shit, but story is not the main part of this game, if I'm honest. This was one of the coolest lighting effects we did. It's so simple, but having this little fan cast these shadows, I love it. So this here's the orchestrator. This is the main way to create your music in this game. So if you go and click into these things, it'll give you a tutorial, but I'll go through it manually. You have these things called phrases that you can plug into any part of the instruments, and this is where you create your music. So for right now, I'm just going to drop one into the bass. You can see where the audio frequency is for the bass sounds, and if we escape out of this, you can now see I also have part of the bass highlighted. So when I shoot, both instruments play now. Oh, I don't need that. This is my baby. This is one of the rooms I worked on the most. So we have 6 enemies, I think it is. This girl is one of the ones I've worked on. I'm going to try to not let her hit me, but still let you see her. She's still a work in progress, and frankly, I think she's just going to unfortunately have to ship like that, because we don't have much time. We have audio mines that cut out specific instruments while you're fighting, and it encourages you to switch to the audio mine of its color choice. Alright, we're back. Okay, just making sure shit works. So one of the biggest downfalls of this game is we don't have a difficulty setting, I think. I'm really good at this game because I've been working on it for a year. And that's unfortunately one of the biggest downfalls. Is the game's kind of too easy, so everyone has their a chance to play. Now, I'm only going to go through a little bit more because I don't want to show off too much, but I will show you what it's like to get to endgame and have the entire soundtrack. Ooh, shit. This build has a bunch of cheats enabled, so I can just go and change everything. So I'm going to do that. Once I'm going to get to an item room, and then we're going to cheat a bunch of shit in. Oh, perfect. Hey, an item room. Give me a sec. Okay, cheated. Sorry, had to cheat in everything in, and now I have like 80 phrases, 50. Okay, cool. Oh, I almost did it perfect. I need 5 more. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now we're kitted out to the maximum music. And now you can see when we switch weapons. There's a bunch of different weapon types. We have the Tums. So this doesn't actually play to music right now. Also, we have everything's destructible in a lot of our games. You can shoot the windows out. You can shoot the chairs. So let me get to an arena room so we can actually have a decent fight. Wait, where's the door? This ain't an arena room. Don't mind me, I'm just auto-killing everyone. Just trying to get to where we need to go real quick. Transition room, okay. That's the actual weapon. Nope. I don't want everyone to see this yet. Come on, game. Get me to an arena room. That's not an arena room. Oh. Wait, is this just a dead end? Oh, no. Did I take a wrong turn? Oh, God. So our game's also procedurally generated. I forgot to mention that. Here's an arena room. So these are optional based fights where you can come in to go to a terminal and start the fight, and the entire room turns into a good fight. Particle explosions and VFX were our main baby we tried working on for this. And that's not even the final thing. If we turn on a solo, which you can see we have 3 solos right now, these are your ults, so you turn that on. And there's a bunch of different types of solos. So each time you play one, it so yeah, that's Reprise. Dun, 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 so that's my game so far. I don't want to show any more than that, so you guys can try it out yourself. The game is going to be coming out on a build that I'm going to release in a week's time, hopefully, because that's when it's due for our school. And from there, we're going to release it onto the Xbox Live Marketplace and to Steam. But those are going to take much longer, and I want to get to this guy sooner. So the only thing I do ask is if I do release it to you guys publicly, like off a Mediafire or a Google Doc, when we release it on Steam or Xbox Live, please, if you could, download it. That would mean the world to us. Those numbers really help sell and encourage our team to be one of the few selected to go to E3 and to PAX. And I would love to see this game go. We put a lot of effort into making this game looking good. And I think our audio team did a fantastic job making cool music. I mean, just listen to this. It's just satisfying. We try to make this as musically possible while still allowing you guys to create the types of music you want. Now, with the whole kitted thing, it's going to sound the same. But if you're like, I love the bass, I love the guitar, we're going to mostly put most of my phrases in there. You'll have a radically different sounding game than what I currently got. Alright guys, that's enough for the game. Yes, this game is completely 100% free. We are not legally allowed to sell this game. Because of my school's things. We would sell it, though, if we could, just because it helps every one of us try to, just live. But we can't. So we're just going to try to make this one of our best resume pieces we can. So it's going to be free on Steam and Xbox Live Marketplace in about a month or so, plus, depending on. And a free build that I'm going to give you guys as a free download link is going to be available in about a week. Yeah, so I go to the school that... So I don't know if you guys know this. The Steam game Portal. One of the most fantastic games out there. People love it. That was developed at my school. It was made by a tech team that just made the most phenomenal game in the world. And Valve was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And bought them out. So those people went over to Valve. They all got jobs there. They said, make this game again, but better. And they did. And then you got the amazing title that is Portal and Portal 2. my school was really upset by that. They were upset that they didn't get in the funds of what that game made, so they banned the selling of IPs that you create at the school, and anything you create at my school belongs to them. It's very unfortunate. It's why I've been very careful about what I develop on school machines. So that's unfortunately where we are with that. But yeah, we've now finally made strides to allow us to upload to Steam and other platforms like that. So, but yeah, no, Salt, you're telling me. But yeah, guys, that's my game. Let me switch back over to the Cintiq, and we will continue doing art. And there's that. Yeah, I know it is fucked up, but I understand their reasoning. The school lost a lot of money on that, and my school is... They do make good money, but unfortunately, it's not enough to sustain. So that policy, I think, hurt them more than helped them, but I understand their logic. And that's how it works in the industry. Like, if you're not legally allowed to create anything if you work for a company. They make you sign on your contract and saying anything you develop belongs to this company, because they don't want you to sell insider secrets and whatnot. Because, like, say you went at, I don't know, like Blizzard, they're like, oh, here's the magical secret we use to make our characters look the way you do, and then you develop a game that looks very Blizzard-esque. They're not going to be happy about that. So it's pretty standard in the industry, but yeah. So back to art. I think we're kind of done with the jacket here. I may... Oh, what's happening to my computer? Oh, it's lagging out. I think this is looking pretty good. I gotta do her combat boots. The thigh highs are just a retexture of her skin, which actually, frankly, I should do that right now. I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to export those textures. Oh, let me rename these. Add a name, jacket. This is hat? No, that's skirt. This is hat. Nope, that's details. Last one's hat. Has to be. Cool. Now I'll export these out. VRChat. Rationera. Final. That music seems loud to me. Okay. And select the folder. We are going to standard export PBR metal rough. Yup. 16-bit PNG export. Cool. And there's all the textures. We're only going to be using the base colors. These are kind of dead maps for Toon Shade, but that's fine. So I'm going to open up a new folder. Yes, please save this. So what happened in the stream? We were working on this uniform. That's pretty much it. The stream started very, very late, so you didn't miss too much, if I'm honest. And if I go to Ash, her base model. Where did I put it? Oh, it's on the desktop, that's right. $2048 textures. Actually, hold on, let me check the resolution of her textures. They may just be 1024s. Oh, I'm a dummy. Base. They are 10/24. Okay. Good, good, good. You wanted lewd stream? Here's gonna be the lewd stream when she finally loads in. I believe her model's naked. Read only with nothing. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, she's not naked. Good. Alright, so let's load in some of these. Oh no, that's inappropriate. That's okay. This was kind of an impromptu stream as it is. So I'm going to grab face, body, or I'm going to grab both bodies because those look different. That's for her shirt. God, that is poorly texture map. Ash, what are you doing here? Honey. And the hairs. I don't know what this is. God, MMD is a clusterfuck. Oh, I've got to open up the exporter. Or the importer, rather. Texture. Browse into this project. Import. And now it's time to believe that we can figure out what all these materials mean. Oh. Okay, so body. Is that actually her legs? She already has thigh highs on. Ash! What the fuck? Okay. No biggie. I'm gonna create a new fill layer. And I'm gonna test out this one because that looks close to the face colors. Ash, you got a goddamn... Oh, actually, no, that is not unwrapped correctly. What are these? Well, first off, let me switch to Toon Shaded. Oh, this is gross. This body doesn't look right either. That's a slider. Okay. Bottom coat. Let me switch on to material view. I need to see everything. I don't know what that even... Oh my god. Zoom out, please. Oh, it's the bottom part of her skirt? This isn't even UV unwrapped correctly. What? Okay, that's her face. Don't worry, the stream's never gone for long. Alright, so the face is working. That is good news. I need to remove her shirt. Okay, so that's the shirt. This is what now? MMD artists make me disgusted. Oh, it's eye details. Okay. It's a chair chunk. Oh, let me name these. Eyelash. Oh, that's eye slash. Hair 1. Hair 2. I'm assuming this is all hair. I'm just gonna turn off the hair. We'll see bald Ash. This is what you get when you come to my stream. I can show people bald. That's it? What part of the hair am I missing here? Those are the boots that are not the boots I made. That's the body. Okay. Is it new? No, new's the torso? That's one leg. What the fuck? Ash, we need to talk about optimization, honey. This is one of the most unoptimized. Oh, there's more. That makes sense. So that's the leg 1. That's leg 2. What are these? That's the hair. Okay. Oh, she probably pieced those together to make a more interesting solo hairstyle. Under bathing suits. Is that... Oh, so the underwear. Good. Underclothes. So that's the skirt. Except for that one? Oh, those ones. Great. Okay. Uh-huh. Good to know. How... Whew. Her tits aren't even seen together. Oh, God. Ash. It's okay. We'll make this work. Okay, so that's the body we want. Torso was down here. So you know how I say there should only be like 5 materials at max on your character? Yeah, well. Alright, body works, that's good. And that needs to be applied again for the neck for some reason. Why are they separate materials? They hold the same UV sources. Oh, this is triggering me. You can hear the pain in Forrest's voice. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, you can. Alright, let me import that eye just so I can look at Ash and not be terrified. What were the eyes? They were like down here. Oh, I hid the eyes actually. No, I didn't actually. That's the inner eye sockets. Okay, where are the eyes? There they are. There we go. Now you can see, like, that's what Ash looks like. And eye details, I think, is just the same as the face. That's 5 materials for the same texture sheet! Ugh. When I give Ash this back, she's gonna have a way more optimized model. Do thighs usually stop there? I thought they stopped higher. I made my seem like... Where's the extrusion bump I made? Alright, I'm going to quad draw. Or I can't, I guess. Whatever. Alright, let's work on the thigh highs. That's why we're here. New one. This is the leg. Why is it outside the text? Oh. Whew. Alright. Let's make a nice... Hold on. I'm going to scrub through... Can I scrub through my stream? Cool. I need to stop and take a screenshot of my jacket so I can match the color. Perfect. Here we go. And that's like the blue. This is art. Long boy knucks? No, oh, I'm terrified what that means, Kirby. Like, materials are just... Like, I'm sure there's a reason. Like, there's gotta be a reason that they do these things, but I don't know. Like, why was that? Why does this one only paint half the... Oh, that time it didn't. That one painted it fully. Cool, okay, good. But those are separate materials now, so I guess I... So I guess that's okay. I think I have to add a mask is what it is, and then I can use quadra... Yeah. So my quads... Oh, my quads don't exist on this model. Got you. Okay. Okay, that's not that bad, though. That's good. That's a good start for this. I don't know why these... Let me see her body. What's up with her body? No, her body works, because you can see, like, the chest is working. But... Why are the legs not? Is there a different body texture? No? That's the bra and underwear. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I just paint over that when I export my version of the model. I just wanted to work on the textures a little bit here. Her torso also needs to be the color white that is my suit jacket. So I'm going to create a new layer. And we're going to grab the light. Okay, pause the video. I made that really hard for myself. I'm going to grab the color that's there. That is not the correct color. Alright, where do I zoom in on my collar in this video? I don't, because I don't work on the collar much. Damn. Oh, there we go. That's good. There's that. Should be, yeah, that's the color we're looking for. A little blue. I'm going to lighten that up so it's a little more true to the color. And I'm going to add a black. Oh, I'm still on new one? Shit. Alright. Cut layers. Where's torso? This is torso. Oh, we actually don't want a torso. We want body. Yeah. Paste these layers. Ugh. Gross. Add a black mask. And now I'm just gonna kind of guess where. Because how deep was the collar? Not very. I made her collar pretty. Yeah, it's up to the neck. That thing is tight. So I think we can just paint. Well, that's whatever that is what's happening down there. Okay, so we're gonna go to the black, enable symmetry, and I just need to paint this as far as they'll let me. Now this is gonna look weird on this model. The reason why I'm doing this is in the uniform that I set up for her. She has the collar that goes down and there's the tie. Well, underneath there, I didn't make a shirt. I just left her bare skin showing, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't just want a collar and then her chest hanging out. So we're going to have to paint in that manually. I'm just going to do that on the body texture so I don't have to generate any more materials. Copy layers, go to torso. I'm going to paste these layers. Add a black mask just to recover that, and we're going to carry off where we left off, trying to make these materials work. Oh my god, these are so harsh! Harsh titties. Alright, that should cover over everything. Cool. Alright, I think that's done. I don't think that matters because that's all covered. File, save as. This is going to be Ash Body 001. Okay, file, save, and we're gonna export these out basically right now. Oh, okay. None. Select none of these. I need the body, the neck, and the torso, and then new 1 and 2. Okay. Ugh, God. Oh, it's desktop, that's why. folder for ash body. There we go. Good. Alright. Now we're going to switch gears. I'm going to switch over to something I'm working on a little bit, and I'm going to do some ZBrush work. Oh, that's a lewd background. There we go. Magic. Alright, come on, ZBrush. So there's some minor adjustments I have to do with that sculpt I was working on. I got some critique from a very, very wonderful sculptor, and they were able to help me a lot. So let's continue on working on a little bit of the detailing that needs to be touched up. Here we go. Sorry, it's going to take a bit to load. There we go. I knew the art stream was going to be all over the place because I don't really have a set goal anymore. I've shown a little bit of everything and I don't know what to do for them anymore. If you guys ever want to see something, let me know. Like, so one of the biggest critiques I got for this sculpt is to define hard and softer folds more. So I'm gonna do just of that. I'm gonna start trying to where's my shirt? There we are. So I'm gonna grab a special brush I own. I believe it was free, but I don't recall. Which is the Suli pinch. So if I just make it real big, you can see that it's going to pinch all these folds together. And that's what the effect we're kind of looking for on some of these, is sharpening up a lot of these folds near the armpits. Or not the armpits, the elbow folds. General purpose, yeah. Now this one's a little different because this part of the outfit isn't cloth, it is the leather glove. But I'm really happy with how this character came out. She thick as fuck too, which is fun. And with that fold, you can do. We're doing the same thing we did in the texturing, is trying to define these folds where we can, and cutting where we don't need it. I'm gonna use damp standard a little here, just to cut in. I think. No, I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna grab a special cut brush. What's up, Corey? How you doing?
Hey, baby. What's up?
Doing pretty good.
I was gonna say something really
inappropriate,
loud when I walked in. I was like, oh shit, he's talking to
the
audience.
Corey's here. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna define a little bit more of the folds here.
Did you gain any of your subscribers back?
Yeah, no, we got 4. That's since we released the video. Yeah, no, I was just talking to Corey the other night. It's funny how much I've lost in the 3 weeks I've been inactive. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but yeah, no, I was inactive, so.
You lost 2 million people. He was at 2,100,000, and now he's at
It's over.
100-ish, maybe.
Yeah. 100 max.
Something. That's something for sure. I didn't remember the number. I remember the number you lost, 2 million.
Nah,
but
that's the hard one.
Tomorrow I might go on a field trip to Walmart for work.
For work? What? Why do you need to go to Walmart?
We're talking about like intro products and stuff, and how people go to learn to play Magic. So,
oh, you gotta go to Walmart and go, hey kids?
It wasn't my idea. Max was like, yeah, we might take this group and just go to Walmart, just to see something. I'm like, yeah. And so I was like, you know what, Max? Do you want to be really fun to learn play Magic to do players? For my Tinder profile description, I'll put looking to play Magic. And then I'll network that and get new players.
Wow. First off, I would love if you got a Tinder response.
Right? I'm going for it. I'm gonna try it. I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna try it.
For those of you who don't know, Corey works at Wizards of the Coast as an R&D card designer.
Card designer.
Yeah, you do. You're a card designer.
Yeah, it's a game designer.
You're not a game designer. You're a card designer.
I'm a contract game designer.
You're a contract card designer.
I figured out in Hasbro's hierarchy of levels, I'm a level 2 or 3 employee.
How did you get to level 2 or 3? You just started.
No, I started. My intern was level 1, I think. I think contractor's level 2, and like hired I might be either level 3 or 4.
How high does this level go? I assumed it was a 5-level system.
No. It goes to level 10.
Okay.
Chris Cox is level 10. Senior game designers are like level 5, and then like managers and stuff are like level 6 or something.
That makes more sense.
And then level 7.
Here you go, Corey, selling the Wizard's in-house secrets. Thank you. Where'd my pinch go?
Is this your model of that one girl where your hair's not the same?
That's great.
Let's see that hair, baby. Alright.
Yeah, we just finished making Ash's uniform. I showed Reprise off a little bit, so if you want to play, actually, I have a build.
I don't know when Greedy's getting home, but I want to grab a burger, so we're going to Herfe's. You want to go to Herfe's? Is that side?
A little, yeah.
How much money do you have? Is it a money problem or a time problem?
Yes.
Oh, bummer.
Herfe's sounds good. What do I get there? I get an onion burger. And you get chili fries, because you gotta get something better if you're there. You get a milkshake or you get something better there.
Today, for lunch, I went to a place in Bellevue Mall, or not Bellevue Mall, the Renton Mall, and I got an acai bowl.
Fuck you.
I got acai.
Fuck you!
I was like...
They're awful! Why do you...
I didn't go for this. I was like, food? Is anyone getting food? And, Lucas comes up and he's like, hey, we're going to the mall for acai bowl. And like... What is that? It's like, it's like a yogurt bowl. Lie.
Yeah, no, it's a smoothie bowl with oats on top.
He said smoothie, but I was thinking like good smoothies. So
acai is such a weird berry. Fuck that. I hated working at that. I hated acai bowls. They ruined the work flow.
So then I got an acai bowl. I made a mistake. I got the one that did not come with strawberries. They all came with bananas and granola.
Yeah, you get bananas and strawberries on top as the standard. Yeah, if you want, you can also go for blueberries.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different kinds. I got the kind that came with cacao nips and coconut.
What the fuck is cacao nips?
It's cocoa, dude.
That's retarded.
So I got mine with cacao nips, the nipples of chocolate.
Yeah, of course.
And some other shit, but I should have gotten strawberries. It was okay. I think...
Go for the pitaya bowl if you're going to do something. Pitaya is a million times better than acai.
I'm not going to remember that word. I think you mean papaya, but
no, I mean pitaya.
I don't know what pitaya is. Because I recognize papaya is a...
But pitaya is a fruit, I know.
I don't know what a pitaya is, and nor do I know
pitaya is a Amazonian variant of the dragon fruit.
Of the papaya. Dragon fruit are weird. I don't...
Look, hold on.
I know
I'm showing pitaya now.
I've had a dragon fruit. Oh, it's an eye. Got it. Oh, it is just dragon fruit.
It's very similar to dragon fruit.
Or are they the same?
This is dragon fruit. This is pitaya.
Yeah, I've had dragon fruit. I've had the one that looks way cooler.
So this is a pitaya smoothie. They're literally neon.
John, that's a picture on the internet. That's not a smoothie.
That is... No, I drink that.
I drink that.
Drink. Weird. You're learning about fruits on my streams. Never say I never taught you anything.
You want to get some burgers?
I do want to get burgers.
Nice.
Whenever Grady comes home, I'll end the stream and we'll go get some hamburgers.
Sorry, stream.
It's
my needs first.
The stream was supposed to start at 1. I woke up. I was like, I was supposed to do something today.
Yeah, I wanted to play board games at Wizards today, but I was like, nah, I gotta go home. I gotta help clean and sell the apartment. So.
Speaking of, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Wow, in those 2 seconds I was muted, Grady came home. So maybe it is Herfy's time.
Oh, cool. I'm fine with that. No, I hate him.
Yeah.
I gotta grade some stuff.
Grade?
Sorry. What's the word? Not review.
Review actually is the word.
Peer review. Something.
Peer review makes sense too.
Review is the word, but there's a better word for it. So
you're a better word for it.
No, there's nothing better than peer review. It's peer pressure. That's the next best one.
Nothing better than peer pressure.
Do you know what's better than peer pressure?
Alright. So I'm just going to fix these folds. Pretty much, we're kind of done here, guys.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now,
I don't know. This was a weird off stream. I don't know what to do for these anymore. I've shown you guys a lot, so send me something if you guys want to know how to do something. Otherwise, I'm going to go get a hamburger and chill out.
She hasn't ironed her bra. There's a lot of...
This is not a bra, Corey. This is all part of the same thing. This will all be the same material.
Looks like
this is what all clothes look like, Corey. If you don't like it...
Looks like she didn't iron her bra piece.
Corey, that's how folds work.
That's true. I don't know.
That's pinching underneath where the seaming's gonna be. I'm doing this with my fingers. You guys should see. This is the seams, and then they branch out. That's how you get it. You see the tautness of the buttons there.
Let's just get a burger.
I see the tautness of that burger. You know what I mean?
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for being late. Sorry for a random ass stream. I don't know what to do. I'm moving in 2 weeks. When I move in 2 weeks, I can do VRChat streams because we tested it there and it's going to work. So that's going to be good. So you can actually see me what you subscribed for. And in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I did. I'm going to leave now and get some food. Goodbye.
Burger sandwiches.